Do you snack in the midnight? Let's talk about that in today's episode. Welcome to the Uma Show. So let's talk about how to stop midnight snacking. Do you find yourself eating in the evenings when you know you're not really hungry? Nighttime eating is a major culprit for extra calories and weight gain. It can become something of a vicious circle that you can struggle to break away from, but with the right mindset and tactics, it can be done. Here are some top tips for stopping midnight snacking. What are the triggers? A few potential triggers of nighttime eating include: are you limiting what you eat in the day or have less of an appetite in the daytime and overcompensate later on with the calories you eat? With this approach to eating, you can easily eat more calories at night than in the rest of the day combined. Eating in line with your emotions. If you're feeling stressed, bored, lonely, upset, or angry, emotional eating can trigger late night eating. It's pretty common to feel more in control of your eating in the daytime, especially if you have a fairly structured day that doesn't allow free eating. With more freedom in the evenings, emotional eating can become more of a problem. Late night eating can also become a habit. If you tend to snack when you are in front of the television, it could be down to habit. For example, eating in the evening or late at night can also be a reward for a busy or stressful day. If things didn't go according to your plans during the day, your brain may tell you that you deserve a sweet treat to make up for it. If none of that really applies to you, it may be just due to biology. According to a study published in the Obesity Research Journal, the body's internal clock spikes your hunger levels at around 8 p.m. And guess what kind of snack you are more likely to want at that time? Salty, sweet, and high carb snacks for the most part. So let's talk about tips for tackling nighttime eating. Mindful eating. A lot of late night snacking is mindless and it's often done on autopilot. How many times do you find yourself snacking in front of the television or while you're cooking, often without even thinking about what you're doing and whether you're really hungry? Chances are you're not really aware of how much extra you're eating. One way to avoid this is mindful eating. Get rid of any distractions that stop you from eating mindfully and make eating at the table a big deal. Mindful eating is the best way to get back in touch with your body's natural hunger cues. Change your routine. If you do a lot of your nighttime eating as part of a routine, it's definitely time to have a go at breaking the habit and seeing if you can curb evening snack attack. For example, instead of snacking while you are watching television, try doing something else while you catch up with your show, especially in the breaks, which can trigger late night snacking if they feature junk food. Doing some mini workouts in the ad breaks or working out throughout the whole show if you won't get many other chances to get moving, or doing the ironing, for example. Do you always tend to veg out after dinner? Go for a walk instead. It'll stop you from getting boredom and burn off a few calories rather than adding any. Set a timer. Next time you get the urge to snack in the evening, set a timer to go off in 10 minutes. This is how long the average craving will last if you ignore it, and find something else to occupy your mind with. In the meantime, distract yourself and see how you feel when the 10 minutes is off. You might be surprised to realize that the craving is no longer an issue. Positive self-talk and affirmation can help with this too. And if you're still craving, go ahead and have a small snack, but swap the original craving for a healthier version. Sip herbal teas. This one always helps me and works for me. Dehydration can be a factor in cravings, and sometimes you may be thirsty rather than hungry. A glass of water can help, but you may prefer a sip on a herbal tea instead, especially if you have go-to flavor to help you relax and have a moment. Find other ways to reward yourself. If you often use food as a reward for a bad day, look for other ways to de stress. Pamper yourself or have a relaxing soak in a warm bath, for example. This can help to train your brain away from the idea that food is an acceptable reward for a bad day. If this is usually a big trigger for starting off your nighttime eating. It can be a secret weapon in your efforts to move away from snack attack. Keep a food and mood diary. Again, extremely important and always helps all my clients. If you can't spot any obvious patterns between your emotions and your nighttime eating, try keeping a food and mood diary. Note down how you were feeling when you wanted to snack or binge at night, and you may be able to see some link. If you're noticing that particular emotions are triggering late night snacking, you can work on tackling those emotions. I hope this really will help you understand your habit of midnight snacking, because if you're snacking in the night time or midnight, there's definitely something going on deep inside of you on an emotional level, physical level, or in your relationships, or so many other things. And it's so important to understand that pattern for you to actually break this habit. I hope this segment helped you. Please share it with people you know who snack in the night, and maybe it'll help them too. But if you're looking for 20 delicious salad recipes for glowing and healthy skin, please go on my website and download it all for free. And also check out my online courses, Holistic Skincare Masterclass, and the latest one, 7 Days Facelift. Live classes for 7 days for 1 hour every single day, where I'll teach you everything you need to know to lift, sculpt, and tone your face holistically. How exciting! I'm waiting for you to join. See you soon, and sending you lots of love and health.